Hi, welcome in here to Elevate. My name is Tara, and I'm here to do a weekly reading. Actually, it's going to be 3 readings that you can choose from. But before we begin the 3 readings, what I want to do is just talk about a few things that are going on right now, and it is Capricorn season. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Capricorn. Happy birthday to you. And we did just have on the 19th of Sagittarius a new moon, which this is a energy and social moon and fresh starts. Making a life better is the theme, I believe, for this new moon, at least for me. There is a square coming up this week between the Sun, Saturn, and Neptune. Mars is in Capricorn, and all of these areas here lead to discipline, structure, grounding principles, planning, a drive to work harder, things like this. The week might start off a little slow for everybody, a little fuzzy, and then things should clear and start to move as the week progresses. And so you can choose here. One will be the Osho Zen Tarot, will be the first reading for this weekly. The second one for the week will be done with the Antique Anatomy Tarot. That might be something that resonates with you or out there, somebody. And for the Aquarian Tarot deck, these would be the 3, 1, 2, and 3. And then I am going to use the Oracle of Mystic Moments here as a card. I will just, at the very beginning of each read, I will pull one of these cards, and then I'm not going to really say anything about it. I'll let you look at it. I'll keep it up throughout the whole reading, and somehow it might resonate. At some time I might talk about it, but definitely not at the beginning. I want you just to get a feeling for this card after I pull it, and we'll see how it may or may not help out the reading. I mean, it's just one more card. So I'm going to go ahead now and begin with the deck 1 here, Osho Zen Tarot. Thanks for joining me. All right, welcome in those who have chose the Osho Zen Tarot deck, card 1 for this weekly channeling, and let's split the deck and see what Oracle of the Mystic Moments come up. Is the new directions showing up as we begin your reading. And I will just put this up here, and I'm going to put it up as high as we can, and we can just see if that resonates with the rest of the reading in some way. All right, and let's go ahead. I will shuffle this deck here, and split. And what do we get on the split? At the heart of the reading is isolation. 3 of Swords showing up here. 3 of Swords. And that's at the heart. Let's see, what do we get for our A energy here? A energy in this situation is the Adventurer in the reverse, and this would be like the Page here of Pentacles. So as that is our A energy. Check in here with our B energy in the situation. B energy is also in the reverse, and this is the 2 of Pentacles, both in the reverse, energy A and energy B, also with that Pentacle energy, the Earth energy. And we'll get a card here on the past. In the past, we do have the wand here of fire, of power, of momentum, of movement, and this is our energy here in the past, a new beginning in something powerful. Could have been a powerful movement forward in love, passion. It could be talked about. It could be a powerful movement forward, burst of energy that was used in a work way, right? Creating something from nothing, starting at the beginning and moving forcefully through something like this, pushing through. A lot of times this energy sometimes wants to push through stuff. Right now, though, current situation, this ace, isolation ace, the source hot fire in the past. Now it's iced out, it's cold, it's frozen. It's talking about you may be having to, you might be removing yourself this week from situations that have been very forceful in your life, may have been front and stage, may have been what made your day, right? But you're finding this week, you or somebody else, there needs to be an isolation and distance here being talked about. If we look at your energy and the outside energy, they're in the reverse. The adventurer, this is the adventurer here, starting off to go somewhere, to leave, it's a new adventure, but upside down. This has been a long time journey, maybe an individual that hasn't, might be talking about somebody who's stuck in a continuous cycle here on a journey. And your energy here, or your energy, if you're the B person, it's either A or B, we have a person who maybe you're deciding to not balance certain energies here anymore. The weighing in of your daily routine with others might you're sick of trying to create a balance here, is what's being said. It could be a financial thing and where you live, and this could be talking here of a separation, a moving out between two individuals, between companies breaking away here. There seems to be on both sides, side A and side B, talking of wounds here on the earthly planes, wounds in money or financial ways, or wounds in maybe the physical form here could be talked about. But each one feeling like there's a need for interesting new direction, right? Not whatever this source of power, the source of energy here in the past is not shared between the two of you anymore. It has frozen up, right? It has gone cold. I'm going to get one clarifier for the A and B energy here. Thank you. And another reverse card is the Queen of Wands here in the reverse. The Queen of Wands showing up as, let's check her out, upright. Like I had said, maybe this is a individual who's repeating a cycle that started out on a certain cycle as the Page of Wands, and they haven't matured, even though they might be older. And this talks about this, with the mature oldest of the wands, where the source came from, right? And this individual now, an older individual, could be the mother figure of the household or family. This is talking about this individual here who hasn't matured into herself, but a repetitive thing here on this earthly plane, keeping them in some sort of a low or young vibration for this A energy. Let's see about the B energy here. Is the inner voice showing up? The inner voice showing up in the high Priestess. So far, this is the only higher arcana in the card, and it's showing up as the bee energy's accompaniment here. So there is definitely an understanding of where you're following your own direction here. You've weighed out the things that you want to keep in your life, the things that you want to drop, and there's something about following your own direction, your own source, maybe not feeling like you have to balance with certain energies anymore, a freedom here as a movement away. So it seems to me that it's somebody who has not matured, somebody who has not done their work here on the earthly plane in the proper way, continuing the same old cycles, repeating because they haven't been able to figure out how to grow out of it, creating a depression, a misery, a cycle of not getting well or better, right? So a separation happening. Group B here saying that rather than Group A, you could be Group A or Group B, but the Group B here saying they realize you might be dropping this Group A, going your own way, because listening to your higher self, realizing that this other person hasn't, or maybe you are both separating because the main source of energy between you has dried up. New directions for them, but hopefully, sometime, definitely new directions for this group. But there is a continuation here of this Group A repeating, and not figuring out how to grow out of that, right? And so Group B heading off on a new direction. And so this is what I have for this reading. If this resonated in some way, send up a little message. Just even let me know that you went with the one group, or let me know how you felt about it. That would be wonderful. Like the video, or if you haven't, subscribe down here, and thanks for joining me. I'll see you later. Bye. Hi, this is Tara. Welcome in Group 2 for those who are here for the Antique Anatomy Tarot deck, and I will go ahead now and just split the Oracle Mystic Moments, see what we have for you. At the center of your reading it says the Night Ride. The Night Ride. Okay, and I'm going to put that here as high up as you kind of can. Keep it in the frame. And, okay, and welcome in here. And I will do a shuffle, and we'll see what we have at the heart of this reading here. In the upright, we have Judgment, card 20. Card 20, higher arcana card, right in the center of the reading during the Night Ride. Okay. And splitting the deck, we'll see what energy A is in this situation. Upside down is the also higher arcana card is the Death. Let's look at it upright in this deck. And upside down, outside energy here, or outside, excuse me, energy A, energy B. You could be energy A or B in this situation. And energy B is in the upside down as well, is the Seven of Rods here. And let's look at it upright. So both energy A and energy B are upside down here. We have a judgment at the heart of our reading. And this judgment is, might feel like something's being dug up from the past here. This energy A is saying does not want something to end, or does want something to end. I'm not sure. We'll dig into it a little deeper here. This energy B here with the Seven of Rods in reverse has lost their energy to fight about it, talk about it, or something. Let's get a past information. This is the King of Coins here, and it's in the reverse. This can also often talk about the head of a company, the father of the family, the leading male in some sort of a financial situation or family situation. And this is something that in the past this person was not in their best mind. They were not maybe good with finances in some way. This can be discussed here, or they were ill of health. Maybe both can be discussed. The heart of the reading is this judgment here. And like I said, this is a judgment that it's either something doesn't want to be put to rest, or it's being brought up from what somebody is saying they thought was dead, like I was saying, this outside energy either would like to have the situation died or dead or completed, but it is not, or they want to bring it up, but that's and it, like this person over here is also has lost their vigor in the fight. I'm going to get a clarification for the two sources here, the A energy and the B energy. Let's see what we get. A energy is the suit of rods here in the uprights, and it is the Six of Rods here in the upright. So there's a victory here with this person A. There is some sort of an acknowledgement in some sort of a social setting. Could be a big social setting with the heart of the situation being a higher arcana card and them being a higher arcana card. This could be, something on a worldly scale, something big in the town or city or state or province or what country that this person lives in. This could be where they're victorious in certain things and they want to have this image up. Then they don't particularly want something here brought up in the past about male physically sick or financially unstable, either or, something like this could be. So let's now go back to a clarification for this B energy here is upside down is another blade card, the Ace of Blades, the Ace of Swords. So this energy is definitely not wanting to go up on the stand, not wanting to bring forth the paperwork, wanting to keep, like I said, they have no fight anymore in some sort of situation. There's something here about not signing documents or not getting documents through or not telling the truth or, not keeping something from being let out in the public or out on in the knowing here. And we have the Night Ride. Not sure how that goes with it. Here nighttime escape might has to happen here. Nighttime, something that seems like a investigation into the underworld or underseen might have to be brought up as this. It seems like there is going to be a judgment. There's going to be, this could be in court in some way, or this could be on a personal level or in a spiritual level. But there is these groups, both A and B. One saying that they don't want to have changes happen. They don't want to, because they want to keep the success that they have. They want to keep up a certain front here. Group B, they're not in the best of light either. They don't want to talk about it. They don't have the energy. They don't want to sign things. They don't want to look at the latest news on it or investigation on it or something. All these things, not wanting to get up and lay their views on the line. These are the things that I'm seeing in both of these issues, and not sure if this resonated in any way, but if it did, please let me know how. Even just telling me that you chose this group 2. Any comment helps me out down here. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. A nice little like is appreciated as well. Otherwise, I'll see you soon for a video down the road. Bye. Hi, welcome in here, Group 3, those joining me for the Aquarian Tarot deck for this weekly channeling. Let's go ahead and take our one card here of the Oracle of Mystic Moments, see if it resonates in some way. And you have Oh Sunny Day. Oh Sunny Day. And we'll go ahead and we'll stick this up here. See if we can. Okay. And I like the idea of that reading. A sunny day sounds good to me. And let's take a shuffle and see what we get for the heart of this channeling here. And let's split. Upright, we do have the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles at the heart of our third reading here for this weekly. And energy A here. Energy A is another Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles showing up. Four of Pentacles. Energy B. What do we have here as energy? B is the Hierophant, Higher Arcana card as our energy for the B energy. Let's see, do we have some past? Oops, this is not wanting to stick up there. Let's try that again. Okay. Past energy here is the Page of Swords upside down. Page of Swords upside down. Current energy is the King of Pentacles. So we have here, we're showing that in the past we had a young energy, a new beginning in something. If this was a new, if it was a person who was new on the job, maybe it was really like they had really learned things the hard way, and when they finally did, they learned how to rule the roost here. I mean, if you just take the past and present here, somebody grew up, and when they started out, they were quite reckless with their energy, time, how they spoke, how they did things, what they thought they were signing themselves to or something. And so this is past energy, but current energy is solid and reliable and long time of knowing things on this earthly plane, whether it's on how to invest in money, how it's to invest in people, how we invest in the land itself, the human body. Anything like this can be talked about in the current situation. And energy A here is talking about solidness and keeping things, treasures that this energy A possesses, keeping these treasures to themselves in some way, whether they're that they're saving them in a bank account, if they're using them just in their for themselves, if it's a that they can have some sort of talent, like they sew, or they know how to help people be comfortable in tragic situations, but they're not using it, whatever talent it is. They're not going out and showing it to the general public, can be talked about here. Or, like I said, it could be a monetary thing where they're hiding away money, or other things that are precious, land, or um, jewels, family jewels being hidden, or a talent of some sort, right? Not being used here for outside energy. This can we take these two cards together. This can talk about things within the family line, something here that was passed through the father to the child here. And this could be something in the DNA that could be a special skill that that person then creates, because the family somehow has been doing it so long, it's in the family line. This energy B here is this big worldly institute of some sort, some a long time knowledge with keys of how to properly be in society, or how to properly go about gaining certain things knowledge-wise in society, right? You have the King of Pentacles here together with the Hierophant. This is could be a bank institution, something definitely in the financial realm, or things that are solid financially. These can talk of country and religion coming together here to form some sort of a solid base, right? Something like these are being discussed. So I'm going to go ahead and get a second card here for both energy A and energy B. Energy A's first or second card here is another pentacle, and this is a pentacle in the upside down, the Ace of Pentacles upright. This would be receiving or giving something monetary, or of the self, receiving a child, or becoming pregnant with child, or like I said, something monetary, receiving an inheritance or getting an inheritance, just as an example. But upside down, this is not getting utilized. For this passing on the genes in the family would not be getting utilized. Handing down money in the family would not be passed down. Handing down that special talent. This is being discussed in both of these cards here. Let's see what the Hierophant here in the group B is. The Two of Cups here upside down. So this is in traditional ways, right? If the Two of Cups was upright with the Hierophant, this would be people engaging in marriage in a traditional way in the society that they're brought up in, and then producing that offspring or whatever. And upside down, this is saying they are maybe going against what is believed to be traditional in their environment, right? And so what can be discussed here is that if this was the father of the family, that and they had two children, it looks as if either child is going to, one is saying, I'm not going to produce offspring. This person over here, I'm not going to buy the family business. Something like this. That's what this it would be saying. The other person in the family, sibling in the family, and this could be business. These are just examples. Is they would be also saying, I'm I'm not going into the family business. I'm not going to join in marriage in order to have a family, or marriage in the traditional way that you think I should. Something about this where even though there might be tradition here, the traditional things might be looked at in a not the best of a light. And so this person here, who as a young being, whatever they sign themselves to, believe that they put themselves through as a young being to make themselves this king here of money, monetary means, the king of the family jewels, however it is stated, the king of the ownership of the bank or whatever. This person here saying in the past there were things that weren't done in the best of light. These things now showing up here in group A and group B, not wanting to somehow follow in the way that this king, somehow it ends here with group A and group B, not to continue on in the way that this person brought things in the world to be done. Something like this is talked about. All right, so I'm not sure how Oh Sunny Day resonates with that, but maybe you could tell me in the comments if you know if this resonated in some way. Like, subscribe, share. I appreciate it, and that comment, would be deeply appreciated. So I'm thinking about doing this here instead of doing zodiac signs, and not every week will have 3. It will be whatever the vibe is the week that I'm feeling. It might be 1, it could be 2, it could be more readings like this, 3. So leave a comment on what you think about the format is too. That would be great. Otherwise, I'll see you for a video down the road. Bye.